If you need a performance flagship, I suggest you look at the RedMagic 8 Pro. If you need a straight screen flagship, I also suggest you look at the RedMagic 8 Pro. This is based on the fact that the RedMagic 8 Pro can play a stronger performance than phones with the same configuration, and this ultimate true full screen. The biggest change of the RedMagic 8 Pro phone lies in the extremely square and tough body appearance. Turn the phone to the front, and you can directly feel the impact of this change. First of all, the RedMagic 8 Pro, the front can be equipped with a 6.8-inch AMOLED screen flexible direct screen, which is also the first flexible direct screen under the screen, and the hidden effect of the camera under the screen is further than the previous generation. The RedMagic and BOE adopt an independent pixel driving scheme, which is to individually control the display effect of each pixel, which can effectively improve the light transmittance of the display area. Switch to a transparent circuit, so that the circuit transition area avoids the front camera area. Equipped with the UTC Pro Plus display chip, uses algorithms to enhance the color effect and fineness of the front area. The resulting effect is shown in the figure. No matter what color the phone displays, the presence of the front camera is basically undetectable, and the area of the front camera will not be jagged at the edge of the text and the line area of the screen as in the previous solution. The display effect of the area is not significantly different from the normal screen part. Now only by pointing the phone at a strong light and observing carefully can the round front camera be vaguely seen. In addition, the quality of the screen itself is also very good. This screen has a resolution of 2480 by 1116, a refresh rate of 120 Hz, a touch sampling rate of up to 960 Hz, a peak brightness of 1300 nit, color accuracy E below 1, 10-bit color depth, DCI-P3 100% wide color gamut, and supports 1440 Hz PWM dimming and DC dimming. In terms of eye protection, the RedMagic are actually more concerned about other phones. Under ultra-low brightness, there is no obvious color cast on the screen of the phone, and it can basically display normally. The left and right borders are only 1.48mm, the top border is 1.68mm, and the thickest bottom border is only 2.28mm. The lines of the phone strengthen this visual experience. The body of the RedMagic 8 Pro has tough lines and a right angle frame. If the R corner has a little curvature, otherwise the entire phone will almost become a standard cuboid. One more detail, the phone can simply stand directly on a table. Note that the extremely square body does not have any negative impact on the feel. The screen bracket is cancelled on the phone, and the edge of the screen is slightly curved to directly connect to the matte metal middle frame. The back cover and the middle frame are also connected in the same way, and the feel of the whole phone is still within an acceptable range. In fact, what really affects the feel is actually the width of the phone. In order to ensure that the normal proportion of the game screen can be displayed, the body of the RedMagic 8 Pro will be wider than other phones. Although from the perspective of playing games and watching videos, today's phones are slender, which makes the RedMagic a bit out of date. When I first switched to the RedMagic 8 Pro, I felt that the phone was a little bit supportive, but after I got used to it, there was no discomfort. The excellent effect of the screen has laid a good foundation for the shocking visual experience of the RedMagic 8 Pro. After that, the phone that uses a domestic screen and focuses on performance and games can give more consideration to the RedMagic 8 Pro. In the recent warm-up of the RedMagic, it can be seen that the slogan of the RedMagic 8 Pro series has become comprehensive evolution, not just esports. Meaning, from the phone's appearance also reflects this layer of meaning. For the previous generation of RedMagic 7 and 7S Pro, the appearance is a matter of opinion. I think the appearance is very bold, the body line is tough, the metal sheet outside the body is matched with the full-height glass body, and the metal right-angle middle frame. The whole phone creates a strong sense of mechanics and strength. However, this kind of ostentatious body appearance is not acceptable to everyone. Aside from the aesthetics, it is difficult to link the RedMagic 7 Pro with the cognition of everyday phone, at least in appearance. On the RedMagic 8 Pro, the RedMagic changed their appearance ideas, or in other words, made a certain inclination like the mainstream group. The color of the model I have is Dark Knight. The appearance has been drastically modified, the external metal sheet has been removed, and the text pattern on the back of the phone is more restrained. It is worth noting that the exclusive lighting effects of gaming phones are also retained, but they are internalized in the logo and patterns on the left side of the phone. In addition, the appearance on the back of the phone looks messy at first glance, but it is actually a symmetrical appearance, and the 3-camera module and the bottom logo are also symmetrical. The 3 cameras protrude, but not many, and the cameras are covered with a metal ring to protect the cameras when the phone is placed flat on the table. The back of the phone adopts a large area of flash sand technology, and the frosted phone has a delicate touch, while the texture and pattern on the back are shiny, creating 2 textures on one plane. The final body effect is closer to the mainstream, while retaining the characteristics of gaming phones. The middle frame of the phone retains the red sports button, and the power button and volume button are placed in the middle of the left and right middle frames for easy operation. The inlet and outlet of the phone are developed to be more restrained. In addition to the dark night color scheme, the RedMagic 8 Pro also has a deuterium front transparent version. This color scheme is more radical than the dark night. The logo and text on the back are gold, and the RGB lights and fans are retained. It will look more like a gaming phone. The phone is currently available in 2 colors, and it is expected that new colors or special versions will be launched in the future. In general, the appearance of the RedMagic 8 Pro is more restrained than the previous generation, especially the black night color scheme, which looks not much different from the so-called regular phone, and it will not appear abrupt when attending social occasions. It would also be embarrassing to take it out. From this point alone, the RedMagic 8 Pro is obviously more acceptable than similar products. Both are second-generation Snapdragon 8. What are the advantages of gaming phones? This year, the second-generation Snapdragon 8 has made visible progress in performance and power consumption. Some mainstream flagships that do not focus on performance can have a good gaming experience, and the advantages of gaming phones have largely been smoothed out. The notion of the phone itself has been challenged. In terms of configuration, the RedMagic 8 Pro is equipped with the second-generation Snapdragon 8. At the same time, the whole series is equipped with a full-blooded version of LPDDR5X, and UFS 4.0 flash memory as standard. Even if the basic version is purchased, the above-mentioned configuration is actually installed. The phone has a running score of more than 1.29 million, and the score itself belongs to the relatively high level of the second-generation Snapdragon 8. It is worth noting that most of the other second-generation Snapdragon 8 phones can run more than 1.3 million scores. The point where the RedMagic suffers is the UX score, which reaches 185,258 points. This score comprehensively evaluates the smoothness of daily use of phones. The scores of other products with the same chip, most of them are above 190,000. If the RedMagic 8 Pro further improves the fluency in the retail version update, then it will not be a big problem to reach the 1.3 million scores. The single-core running score of the phone is 1393 points, and the multi-core running score is 5173 points. Compared with the RedMagic 7 Pro equipped with Snapdragon 8, single-core 1257, multi-core 3742, the CPU processing performance is greatly improved, and the efficiency and speed of daily processing tasks will naturally be higher. The improvement of the GPU part is more obvious. Therefore, the RedMagic 8 Pro has more powerful graphics performance, and the extreme performance even exceeds that of the A16 Bionic. In addition, there are more radical performance adjustments. The 3D Mark Wildlife score of the RedMagic 8 Pro is as high as 13,617 points. For comparison, the iPhone 14 Pro scored 12,388 points in this test. This is the first time that the GPU performance of the Android camp has surpassed that of Apple. Stronger GPU performance, in addition to bringing faster graphics rendering speed and higher quality to the phone, is fed back to the game, which means higher picture quality and better picture. In addition, the performance adjustment of the RedMagic 8 Pro this time is as radical as ever, and the release ratio is more stable. In the 3D Mark stress test, the RedMagic 8 Pro's best cycle score is 14,085 points, and the lowest gap is 14,066 points. The stability reaches 99.9%, which means that the phone not only has strong performance, but also has stable and aggressive continuous performance release, without frequency reduction. The feedback to the game is long-term high frame and high-quality graphics. The score of this part of the iPhone 14 Pro is 12,411 points, and the stability is only 64.9%. In the test flash memory speed, the sequential read and write of the RedMagic 8 Pro reached 3,464.93 MB per second and 2672 MB per second respectively, and other read and write capabilities reached a very high level. The RedMagic 8 Pro performs very well in terms of basic performance, and it has the performance level that the second-generation Snapdragon 8 should have. So how about implementing it in specific games? It is worth noting that it may be because the second-generation Snapdragon 8 and the RedMagic 8 Pro has modified the operating mode of 8 cores. Currently, 2A715 and 2A710 cores are used as performance cores. The X3 Super Large core has become a performance supplement, and it has changed back to this mainstream tuning method. Probably the change of the architecture has caused some problems in the original Super Core-based tuning method. It will be seen whether RedMagic will try other operating methods in the future. By the way, when playing games, it is recommended to turn on the picture quality enhancement option of the cooperation between RedMagic and Qualcomm. After turning it on, the color saturation and contrast of the screen will change, making it more enjoyable to play. Even compared to other phones that are also the second-generation Snapdragon 8, the average frame rate is not much different. One is 59 frames, and the other is 60 frames. However, if you expand and look at the curvature of the frame rate, you can clearly compare the advantages of the RedMagic in terms of fluency. This is the result of running for 30 minutes. If it runs continuously for 1 hour, it can basically maintain an average frame rate of 60 frames, according to the performance of the RedMagic 8 Pro. The power consumption of the RedMagic 8 Pro is also well controlled. Under the high-quality picture setting, the average power consumption of 60.1 frames is slightly higher, but the average power consumption is only 6.4 watt. Under the same settings, it is higher than the 7 watt power consumption of the RedMagic 7S Pro. Even lower. It can be seen how exaggerated the power consumption control of the second-generation Snapdragon 8 is. In terms of peripheral specifications, the RedMagic 8 Pro uses 1115K and 1216 large-size ultra-linear dual drivers, X-axis linear motors, and the RedMagic self-developed R2 chip that controls vibration, touch, and sound effects. The effects other than games will be more sufficient. Devices such as external monitors or laptops can also project the game screen on the big screen, and even control it with a keyboard and mouse. The most important thing is that there is no limit to the type of game. As far as the RedMagic 8 Pro is concerned, the performance of the second-generation Snapdragon 8 is very powerful. Not only is the basic performance strong, but also the game experience is better than before when it is implemented in heavy-duty games. Relying on low power consumption and its own heat dissipation, the body temperature also ridiculously low. At least in terms of performance in games, the RedMagic 8 Pro has made the difference in the experience of gaming phones. Of course, what is amazing is not only the game performance, but also the temperature control of the phone. For example, under the scorching sun, a drip of water on the road will evaporate quickly, but if it is a glass of water, the evaporation efficiency will not be so high. In addition, the phone is equipped with a hull layer of graphene, and a large area through type air duct is used to further improve the cooling efficiency of the phone. Then, the outrageous body temperature appeared. After 30 minutes of original God, the highest temperature on the back of the RedMagic 8 Pro was only 34.2 degrees Celsius. The temperature of other phones that are also the second generation of the Snapdragon 8 is around 45 degrees Celsius, which is a full 11 degrees Celsius lower. Even considering the cold temperature in winter, the body temperature is quite impressive. The highest temperature of the middle frame of the phone is 33.9 degrees Celsius, and the temperature of the front screen will be slightly higher, at 39.4 degrees Celsius. So, the passive cooling and fans of the RedMagic 8 Pro are indeed working. The battery life of the RedMagic 8 Pro is a highlight of this phone, and it is also a point of difference in this series. The RedMagic 8 Pro has a built-in 6000 mAh super large battery with 80 watt fast charging, while the Pro Plus version has a 5000 mAh battery with 165 watt fast charging, and is equipped with a USB 3.2 interface. I also tested the battery life of the RedMagic 8 Pro with software, including browsing the web, 3D game rendering, watching videos and other items, from 100% power consumption to 20%, and the test took a total of 7 hours and 57 minutes. Perhaps it is because of the particularity of game phones that were overemphasized before. When consumers buy phones, it is sometimes difficult to choose game phones together with other phones, let alone the overly hardcore appearance. The RedMagic 8 Pro reflects that RedMagic wants to further integrate into the mainstream consumer group. This generation has a more low-key appearance, long battery life, an extreme direct screen under the screen, and retains the 3.5mm headphone jack. It even enhances the image quality. Gradually move towards daily life. If you prefer to buy a phone with a straight screen, you might as well pay attention to the RedMagic 8 Pro series. A completely straight screen is really attractive. On the other hand, this phone retains the characteristics that the gaming phone category should have, that is, super stable performance release and luxurious heat dissipation specifications. At least in the current second-generation Snapdragon 8, the actual gaming experience of the RedMagic 8 Pro is leading. I am very happy to see that RedMagic did not summarize the features of the gaming phone as an exaggerated appearance. The superposition of the two aspects makes the RedMagic 8 Pro a phone that plays games well, and is also good for daily use. Probably this is what the RedMagic said about comprehensive evolution, not just esports. Thank you for watching this review. I hope it was useful for you. Have a nice day and see you soon.